All right, here we go, everybody. To all the Philly fans out there, congrats on your 2027 NBA championship. After weeks of teasing and edging the fan base, LeBron James has finally made his decision. And no, it's not the Heat, it's not the Cavaliers, it's the Philadelphia 76ers. That's right. After a whole summer of speculation, LeBron is signing a 2-year, $8 million deal with the Sixers, complete with a player option. Now, honestly, this was probably the best possible landing spot for him. No other team out there had this kind of star power already in place. Sure, he could have gone to Miami, but would you really pass up the chance to play alongside VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey? After making the decision to sign with Philadelphia, LeBron opened up and revealed he'd actually been seriously considering retirement. He posted on X saying he genuinely believed he was done once the season ended, that he wasn't ready to announce it yet and needed time to really sit with the decision, but that he was fairly certain he'd played his final game. He said he'd been honest at his last press conference when he mentioned needing to look inward and figure out if he still loved the game, and that he does, and that he still has more to give. He described the last few weeks as special, saying it was the first time in his life he'd truly had no idea what came next, and that he'd spent the past few months surrounded by the people he loves, working through it all together. He called this his final decision, though, let's be honest, most of us aren't fully buying that yet. He said it's not about money, it's not about proximity to family, and that at this stage of his career, he's asking himself what he's really still playing for. His answer? He still wants to sacrifice, still wants to put in the work, still wants to compete for that feeling of winning another championship. He said he believes he can help turn the Philadelphia 76ers into a championship team, and that he's excited to energize a brand new fan base as he starts this journey one final time. He closed it out by saying he'll always love LA and Miami, and that Northeast Ohio will forever be home. So, there you have it. That's LeBron's statement in full. According to him, this really is the final decision, and if we're taking that at face value, Philadelphia is where his career ends. Now, if you're a Sixers fan, this is easily the best news you've gotten in years. But like with any team chasing a championship, you need real depth on the bench, and right now, a lot of Philadelphia's reserves look more like JV talent than championship caliber depth. And while we're on the subject, who's actually backing up Embiid? We all know his injury history all too well. The man practically needs to be wrapped in bubble wrap after every single game. So how long can he realistically hold up this season? Now, just like I mentioned, plenty of Sixers players and fans are thrilled about this. Tyrese Maxey's reaction to hearing LeBron was signing with his team was pure shock and disbelief. Jaylen Brown posted, "Throw the ball up," in response. And speaking of Brown, considering he poked fun at Bronny a couple summers back, that first conversation between him and LeBron before the season starts should be interesting, to say the least. And Don Staley also reacted with excitement to LeBron choosing Philadelphia.
Bron! Philly? The Sixers? Yo, Philly. Yo, Philly, yo, Philly, yo, Philly. We got the king, y'all. We got the king. We got the king. Welcome to Philly, Bron. Let me know if you need any spots. Okay, let me know. Let me know if Zuri needs any place to go to school. We know the entire school district. Savannah, we got you. We got you. Bron. Bron. Good, great choice. My guy.
My guy. And of course, you can't leave out my guy, Gillie. Gillie's a proud Sixers fan through and through, so hearing that LeBron James picked his team is huge news for him.
We was getting LeBron. I'm fucking told. Hey, I'm getting all my shit ready. I told y'all we was getting fucking LeBron. I told y'all 3 weeks ago that Gillie, you don't know what you talking about. You don't know. I told y'all first. Bron coming to Philly. Let's fucking go. Nigga, this shit don't stop. Nigga, this shit don't, it's gonna fuck down. It's gonna fuck down. It's going down. Hey, babe. Bron coming to Philly, babe.
Now this means Adam Silver can finally sit down and lock in the NBA schedule, which brings us to the next big question. If you're Adam Silver and you're picking the marquee Christmas Day game, the one everybody's sitting at home with family to watch, what do you do? You have to feature the Sixers, that much is obvious. But do you go Sixers-Celtics, Jaylen Brown against Jason Tatum? Or do you go Sixers-Knicks, the reigning champs against the top contenders? Personally, in terms of pure interest and marketability, it's Sixers-Knicks hands down. That's must-see television right there. And these are two teams that could very realistically meet again in the Eastern Conference Finals. Right now, the Sixers are looking like the favorites. So, drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you guys make of LeBron heading to Philadelphia? Does this instantly make them the #1 team in the league? If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
From a basketball standpoint, what was tough? What was the toughest thing about LeBron ultimately reaching a decision between Philly and everybody else? I'm not talking about the family portion. I'm talking strictly basketball. What was the toughest part about that?
I mean, Stephen A., you have to look at all the rosters, right? Like Philadelphia, I'm telling you, was not even on this radar, was not in the pool of candidates. Bob Myers went out and got Jaylen Brown. That changed the equation. The Sixers got on the map. And from there, it became for LeBron James now of almost 4 weeks of deliberation with LeBron James, Rich Paul, that inner circle there, and his family eventually. But trying to figure out, what is the decision going to be based in? Is the decision based in, a legacy story in going home with Cleveland? Is it based in kind of that middle ground where there is legacy with the Miami Heat? There's also a very good contending team there potentially with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bam Adebayo. In Cleveland, we know there's Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley. But he really had to sit with it and figure out, what does it look like going to Philadelphia? Are you going to live in Philly? Are you going to live in New York? Where are you going to live? What are your living conditions going to be there? Do you want to play with these players? We know, over the last year, there was a back and forth with Jaylen Brown and LeBron James. They seem to have patched it up in their public comments. And I know those two sides have had some level of communication, whether it's Jaylen Brown to Rich Paul, or in some form or fashion, there being communication between all of those sides. And so LeBron James was able to make a decision literally based in figuring out where he feels like he has the best chance to win a championship and compete at a high level. And so today's decision, if anything, is LeBron James making it clear that he wants to go play his 24th and potentially 25th season in Philadelphia because he believes the Sixers have a better chance to win a championship than the Cavaliers and the Miami Heat.